Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Remedies or Sharifa. Today in my video, I'm going to be drinking Yogi Spicy Hibiscus Blossom Positive Energy, supports elevated mood and energy levels. Okay. Today in the shower, I got sent a message from my spirit guides, God, the universe, higher being, higher self. On this channel, they're interchangeable. So you do as you do, and just know we all talking about a higher being. And I realized that I have not been following my calling. I have not been fulfilling my purpose, and basically I haven't been obedient to my mission. And the first video that ever really did well on YouTube for me was my top 10 tips for vegetarians. I'm gonna play the clip and the thumbnail because you may recognize me from that video. I kind of had this same camera angle going. And I just realized that I haven't been obedient to my mission, and I want to start following what I know is for me. And I know I've been put here to share my journey about plant-based eating and my journey about nutrition and my journey finding out the foods that nourish your body and really can provide healing. And that's what I'm passionate about. So today, I want to bring you a few tips if you are transitioning into a plant-based diet. My number one tip is to know your why. Like I mentioned in my previous video of how to transition, 10 tips for vegetarians, if you don't know why you're doing something, you're not going to stick to it. Last time I ate a piece of chicken probably was, it's about to be 7 years ago, because I went vegetarian in, I always forget, y'all, 2013. So it's about to be 7 years in March. That's the last time I had a piece of chicken, and I don't miss it. I don't crave it. I don't want it, and it feels amazing. Like, I'm not threatened by other people eating chicken around me. I don't care. I don't bash you for eating chicken. I know my why. I saw those chickens on that documentary. What was the name of the documentary? I'll insert it here. I'm sure I'll figure it out by the time I'm editing this. I'll insert the name of the documentary. And from there, I was like, I'm good on the chicken. And it's been almost 7 years. So it's like, as long as you know your why, when it gets rough, if you get tempted, when you want to give up, you'll have something to hold on to. To me, your why equals your hope. As long as you have your why, there's always hope. So that's my number one tip. My number two tip is have an open mind. Be willing to try things more than once. For example, if when you were little you hated Brussels sprouts, you're grown now. Open your mind wide like a prairie, in the words of Judge Lynn Toller. Open your mind wide like a prairie and try Brussels sprouts. I was that person. She is me, I am her. Okay? She is me, I am her. I'm who we talking about. I'm people. I didn't like Brussels sprouts when I was younger. I try them now. I tried them a couple years ago. Y'all, now your girl is hooked. Your girl is hooked. I'm trying different recipes with Brussels sprouts. I don't just want them with salt and pepper. Put a little balsamic vinegar on it. Put a little agave on it. Put a little vegan parm on it. I mean, we got recipes. We got options. Be willing to try something more than once. Open your mind. Look at trying foods you haven't tried before as exciting. A new mission, a new challenge. What can you add to your diet this week? What can I add to my diet today? Can I eat one new thing every day? What if you eat one new thing every week? At the end of the year, you would have ate 52 new things. Look how exciting that sounds. Don't you want to increase your food knowledge by 52 items? Like, is that too much to ask? 52 items in a year? It's 365 days in a year. Like, you can do it. You can do one new thing a week. That's my challenge to you all. If you're trying to live a more plant-based life, try to find one new food a week. Just one. Just try one new thing and see how it goes. I found that when I started to try new things, when I was transitioning into a more plant-based lifestyle, that one thing, I was like, oh, well, what about this? And then I started getting curious about other things. I started watching videos. I started trying new recipes. I started getting on Pinterest. I got out there. I dug deep. And I was like, I mean, I never tried it before. How about I do it? If I'm truly planning on living a plant-based lifestyle, how am I gonna do it if I don't try things? If you eat the same few things, yeah, you're gonna wanna go back to eating meat because it's boring. You eat a salad every day, you're gonna wanna go back to eating meat. You eat broccoli every day. It's so many more green veggies than broccoli. If you eat the same thing every day, you're more than likely going to go back. Keep it fresh, keep it vibrant. Open your mind. My tip is to not feel rushed. If you rush into it, it can be very detrimental. Now me, I went cold turkey, but I'm a different type of breed. Everybody out there ain't like me, okay? I'm a little unique. It's different up here, okay? So I jumped right in. I'm an all or none type of person. Like, I learned something and it's like, when I learn it, I gotta implement it. When I learn it, I gotta do it. I just can't be conscious of something and then not do better. So that's the type of person I am. But other people, I understand. We're humans. We have human behaviors, human reactions. We need to ease into it. Feel free to ease into it. Maybe you eat all the meat right now. I mean, like literally, you eat anything that somebody will cook up and fry. And I ain't hating on you. I ain't judging you. But say you want to live a more plant-based lifestyle. Here's some tips. Maybe you just take out one thing. You take out one thing, you know. Say you eat beef, chicken, pork, and I don't know, something else. Seafood. There we go. Beef, chicken, pork, and seafood. Maybe you take out pork. Maybe, just maybe. Maybe you substitute your sausage for turkey sausage. Maybe you substitute your hot dogs for chicken hot dogs, and just different little different things like that. And so then boom, you don't even miss pork at this point because you found substitutions, right? Now you ready for a little bit more. You ready for a little bit more. You're like, okay, I got pork down. I am going to live this plant-based lifestyle. Let's go, keep going. But we're gonna leave the cows alone. We're not gonna eat cows anymore. We're good on the burgers, right? We're good on the burgers. So now, when you go to the restaurant instead of getting a burger, you're like, excuse me, do you have a turkey burger? Or knowing that you really want to go for this plant-based lifestyle, you even try a veggie burger, or you try a black bean burger. I dare you to go to the restaurant and get a veggie option. Just one time. Just try it. Do your reviews, do your research, and if someone recommends it, try it. I'm here in the Nashville area, and I can tell you now that I recommend the vegan restaurant, The Wild Cow. They got good food. I recommend the Southern V. They got vegan soul food, and it's black owned. It's black owned. That's just two in my area. So just go to Google and Google delicious vegan food in my area. And just try something. And then from there, just dwindle it on down. You can take one thing out of your diet, you know, a month, a week, a year, however long it takes. You decide your own timeline. You don't have to do it at the speed that your friend doing it. You don't gotta do it at the speed that your family member doing it. You do it on your timeline, because when you do it on your timeline, you're going to stick to it. You're not on somebody else's timeline. You're in your race. If this is track, you're in your lane. Your lane only goes at your speed. Where you are in your journey is exactly where you're supposed to be. You're right where you're supposed to be. Remember that. This is just like a little bonus extra tip. I want y'all to feel proud of yourselves at whatever stage you are. Like, if you're still eating all the meats, still feel proud of yourself. Feel proud that you've come to this video to hear the tips on how to transition into a more healthy plant-based lifestyle. Like, feel proud of yourself. If you haven't even ever tried anything vegan or you barely eat vegetables, still feel proud of yourself because you're taking a step in a direction that you want to go. And that is good. That is good. You are enough and you're doing great. I just want to tell y'all, if no one's told y'all this week or today, you are enough. You're beautiful and you're the shit. You're the shit. Like, remember that. Like, you're at this video trying to do something good for yourself. Like, round of applause for y'all. My next tip for you all is to switch up your grocery stores. I thought about this and I was like, is this a good tip? And you know what? I came up with the idea. I decided that this is an important tip because, for example, say you always go to Kroger. And then here you are, you're trying all the vegan options. Now you're at a plateau and you're bored because this is the only grocery store you go to. If you always go to Kroger, go to Publix. If you always go to Publix, go to Trader Joe's. If you always go to Trader Joe's, try Whole Foods. If you always go to Whole Foods, try Kroger. Mix it around. You know, that's just a few grocery stores in my area. You know, insert the name of your grocery stores and, you know, do your thing. Switch up your grocery stores because I always find that each grocery store has sometimes their own brand of vegan items and sometimes they have different things. So what's at Publix, I can sometimes not find at Kroger. So, you know, if I never ventured over there and tried it out, I would have never found that out. So switch up your grocery stores. Just reach out. Do it with the buddy. If you're the only one that you know that wants to go plant-based, okay. Use your resources. You're here on this video. This is a great start. You can always come back to my channel. I'm going to have recipes. I have grocery hauls. I am being obedient. Feel free to always leave questions in the comment section. I love when you all leave questions in the comment section. On my last video that I did on my other channel, I mean, people are always telling their journeys and constantly even commenting to this day. Like, I'm so happy when I'm able to read you all's comments. So let's just make this a community. Let's make this a plant-based community that we all come and we share our tips. We share our experiences. We share our new findings. Like if we have new vegan discoveries or we have new plant-based discoveries or we have new tips and tricks, feel free to drop them on any video about food. Or feel free to drop them on any video. Like wherever you are at the moment, drop the information on that video and share it with the Rees Remedies community. We are here to better our lives mentally, physically, and emotionally. And I always feel like deep healing starts from inside. It starts from what we feed our temples. It starts from us really loving ourselves. So that's just a little tidbit I want to say. And you're never alone if you are alone because the community is here for you. Reach out, use your resources, or do it with a buddy. Do it with a buddy. Maybe you have a friend and maybe they've been talking about getting in shape or getting healthy, and maybe just mention it. Maybe y'all do a 30-day challenge. Maybe y'all do a week challenge. Maybe y'all do the challenge where y'all bounce ideas off of each other, and you know, if y'all do the eat one new food a week, maybe they can come up with half the list and you can come up with half the list. Y'all try new restaurants together. Y'all find new recipes together. Try them out. Cook for each other. You know, just have fun with it. Have fun with it. Do it with a buddy or reach out to your Rees Remedies community or any plant-based community that's out there. It's so many. The collective is amazing because it's moving in the direction of plant-based eating. And it's just better for the environment and just better overall for the body. And I just love that. And on this channel, we don't argue. We don't bash. We just love. We welcome everyone. We welcome everyone. And I just want to encourage you all to not bully others if they're not on your path. Meet people where they are. Always extend a helping hand if you have information that you want to share with someone. And just do it with love. Do it with love and you will find your way. Hold on to your why. And just be easy. Be easy. Be easy. So that's all the tips I have for you today when it comes to transitioning to a more plant-based lifestyle. I hope you all enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Definitely like and subscribe and come back for more. This is a community. I am being obedient to my mission, and my mission is to serve you all. So please come back and enjoy this content. I love you.